You, what up, what up, what up? Happy Thursday. DMW, what up? Super Carlo, what up? Renee Vogel, what up? Jabari, what's the deal? What's up, everybody? I'm out here. Rainy day, yo. Rainy day. I mean, one in the chat if you can hear me. Just want to make sure y'all can hear me real good. Nice rainy day. Man. Y'all got any plans for the New Year's? I'm probably just going to chill in the house. I ain't doing much for the New Year's. You know what I mean? Too much going on. Like I said last night, Omarion out here touching everybody, son. Got everybody scared to go outside. You got all these vacation people scared to go outside despite having that triple threat. Shit crazy though. Staying home with the family, I hear you. It's the best thing to do. Ain't much going on out here. Dear Blaze, salute. What up, what up? What up, James? Kelly Bourdain, what up? I hear you, cuz. Wax, what's the deal? Lots of snow out there. Where you at? You up in where you at? You in Washington, you said? But yeah. Hey, yo, what's going on with all these manosphere gurus, masculinity gurus? These motherfuckers is out here getting exposed right now, yo. Damn. So I was driving yesterday, and I'm looking at Legal Mindset. And I mean, out here, my man, he did a reaction and an analysis on this is bar from it hitting the bar until I hear that. But you know, what I mean? Yo, I'm watching Legal Mindset. He doing an analysis on this Jack Murphy shit, right? And I seen him here and there. I never watched none of his shit or whatever. You know, I didn't know that's what he was. I seen him on like Tim Pool a couple of times, whatever. I didn't know what he was doing. You know what I mean? But damn, this motherfucker got exposed big time. So I guess apparently he going after the quartering for like quote unquote uh revenge porn or some shit like that. I guess because the quartering put him out there. Like, I guess the quartering put him out there because he was trying to say the quartering was lying, or something happened on Elijah Schaefer's channel where this girl asked him a question about an article that he had wrote back in the day. I guess he was promoting like, grape culture. We're gonna say grape. That's black people like grape drink. But promoting like that grape culture. You know what I mean? And that shit was weird as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, so he read a little bit of it and talked about women want to be dominated and this and that and blah 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 blah. But it was just some weird shit. You know what I mean? Some weird shit. So I'm sitting there and I'm listening, and then he pulls up a video or audio that he's on a podcast, and he was talking about um letting his wife get reamed out by other motherfuckers, letting his wife go get dug out by other niggas. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy. I'm sitting there like, what? But this dude is supposedly some kind of manosphere masculinity guru. So we telling motherfuckers, how to be a man, how to do this, how to treat women and shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I mean? You know, you out here letting your wife get banged out by other niggas, but you supposed to be a man. You talking about promoting, the grape culture, you know what I mean? Talking about it's okay to, you know, choke and do this and that to women and shit like that. You feel me? But you supposed to be a man and all this other stuff. And then when you get called out, you don't know how to handle it. When you get called out, you don't own it or you don't explain it. You tell some girl on some podcast who just reading a super chat to go F herself because she asked you a fucking question on some shit that you wrote. Go F yourself. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Because that's some beta shit. That's some beta shit. That's some bitch nigga shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. Like, it's just crazy. Then he's talking about, you know, giving his wife golden showers and shit like that because she, when she would come back from getting destroyed by another motherfucker, the reclaimer, he'd piss on her. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? Not I said on us, in the chat, I told Black Migo Vine, I said, "Oh, this dude got some mommy issues for real or something." And dudes is paying this man, they was paying this man $100 for classes. They paying yo $100 a month for classes to learn how to quote unquote be a man. I'm in the wrong grift, yo. $100 a month to tell a nigga how to be a man? Get out of here. Y'all can kiss my ass. If I need to pay somebody some money for them to teach me how to be a man, I'm lost in life. You know what I mean? That shit is nonsensical to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're right, James. People need to remember that, their life ain't meant to be put on the internet. Wax, yeah, it's degeneracy, you know what I mean? So Rogan, he recording with Dr. Malone today? Better check that shit out. You know what I mean? But real quick, speaking on that, yeah, I seen that DMW. They banned the inventor of the mRNA technology on Twitter. I don't know what he said, but if you ban the inventor of the mRNA technology, I guess he was speaking quote unquote medical misinformation or whatever they deem medical misinformation. I mean, we got some real problems. You feel me? That's crazy. I'm interested to see what Dr. Malone got to say on the Rogan podcast. I want to see what happened, why they did it, and I want to hear what he got to say. He probably about to put some shit out there. And let's not forget, Carrie Mullis mysteriously what Patrice O'Neal say? But Carrie Mullis is no longer with us long before he was supposed to no longer be with us. So hopefully Dr. Malone, he all right. You know what I mean? Yes, yeah, you're right. Gonna keep coming back to bite these people. Oh, is that right? He's saying it's not safe and not. Oh, really? Damn. Appreciate that, cuz. Yeah, hit that like and subscribe button if you're new here. Go back, check my stuff out. I'm sure you like it. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell somebody. You know what I mean? Kelly Bourdain, yeah. You know what I mean? Carrie Mullis, he is no longer with us long before he was supposed to be no longer with us. You know what I mean? But back to these so-called masculinity gurus, right? Then you got the dudes from Fresh and Fit. I ain't never watched one of their podcasts. I ain't never watched one of their videos. It's just something about them. I know HJ been on the channel and stuff like that. Donovan Sharp been on there and stuff like that. I get it, but even with them, there's something about them. I don't know. It don't sit right with me. I just never had the urge to watch one of their videos or whatever. But then you got Auburn. I guess they had some beef with Auburn and Preach. I've seen a couple of their videos, and I guess Auburn and Preach just kind of like went at him a bit, and reacted to one of their videos or whatever. And I guess Fresh and Fit didn't like that shit, so they tried to do a cease and desist, or they tried to get him a community guideline strike. You know what I mean? And I guess that shit didn't go their way. And then so I guess Auburn and Preach was like, "Oh, all right, cool. So let's go." And they went at their neck. So apparently some shit surfaced where I forgot the light skinned dude, whatever his name is. Um, he got one of them. I forgot what that shit called. I guess there's some social media or some dating site where you can go to find sugar babies or sugar daddies or sugar mamas or some shit like that. And he up there advertising himself as a sugar daddy or some shit like that. I guess. You know what I mean? James. I think that's some decent entertainment. Oh shoot, hold on. Where'd it go? I think Fresh and Fit is some decent entertainment, but a lot of people take it as gospel. It's the same. It's the same thing every night, though. Only watch when HJ and Andrew Tate is on. All right. Like to me, it kind of looked like I guess the Man Show. Remember the Man Show back in the '90s? Is that what that shit's supposed to be like? Kind of. I see they got a bunch of women around them and shit like that. And I guess that's supposed to draw in the crowd and all this other stuff. I seen some clips like on Donovan Sharp channel where it kind of seemed like they sometimes they be on point and sometimes sound like they're saying some fuckboy shit. But I digress. You know what I mean? But anyway, so I guess it came out that he advertising himself as a sugar daddy or some shit like that. Meanwhile, he preaching, never pay for the box. I guess is his quote. You know what I mean? I would pay for that thing. You know what I mean? And then I guess some DM, I don't know if it's a real DM or not, but some DM surface where he was telling the girl if she want to collaborate with him, she gotta let him bust it. And I mean, you know, shit weird. You know what I mean? It's too much. But a lot of these dudes is getting exposed out here. A lot of that shit is a facade, it's a persona. It's so easy to let social media, you know what I mean? It's so easy to let social media give you this you know, false sense of security, false sense of like, you know, uh, masculinity or whatever, because it's essentially an echo chamber. You know what I mean? The people that, most of the people that follow you, they agree with you. So, it's kind of an echo chamber, and if you can hit a niche, like I never knew there was so many motherfuckers out here that didn't know how to be men, didn't know how to talk to women. You know what I mean? I didn't know there's this many socially awkward people out here in the world. You feel me? You know, and they selling, fresh and fit selling classes and shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there like, yo, really? Like you really need to take a class to learn how to talk to women. You know what I mean? You really need a class to learn how to stand up for yourself. You really need a class to learn how to not be taken advantage of. That shit crazy to me. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like real niggas don't need that shit. You know, but I guess they hit a niche. And I guess this whole manosphere shit just has been manifesting in the last year or two, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, but you got a lot of guys out here, I guess, that they don't know what to do when it comes to like women and shit like that. Nick Spears, for $100 a month, Jack Murphy can teach you to be a real man. Them dudes talking about manosphere talking points, a straight lane. Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. Like, you know what I mean? Just be your fucking self. You know? What's up? What's up? NI Access? Yeah, hello. I forgot you over there in Northern Ireland. James Cannon, how old are you? I think we're in a different era. It's all people in their younger 20s now looking for something to attach to. I'm 37, yo. I'm almost 40 years old. I'm 37 years old. You know what I mean? And you're right. I come from a different time. I'm kind of in that in between. I'm not. I just missed the Gen X. You feel me? Like I just missed the Gen X by I guess a year or whatever. But like I definitely in the millennial. That's I don't claim that shit. You know what I mean? I'm definitely not a millennial, but I just missed the Gen X. You know what I mean? You know, but like back in the day, it's just I never understood it. You feel me? Like a lot of people, it's I don't know. I feel bad for these guys. That they really feel like I'm right there with you. Just turned 33. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you just be yourself, yo. Dudes out there want to learn how to talk to a woman. Be yourself, yo. Be yourself. Yeah, that's exactly right, Travis. Participation trophies. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Alphas don't need to take lessons, yo. They just got it. Be your fucking self. Why you want to put on a facade? Why you want to put on a facade, right? To get a chick you ain't gonna be able to keep that shit up. What up, Kauai? You're not gonna be able to keep that shit up. Y'all tell motherfuckers that all the time, yo. Don't paint this perfect picture of yourself because you're not gonna be able to keep up that persona all the time. Eventually, that shit going to start to show, and you know what I mean. Like I tell people that shit all the time. Like be your fucking self, man. And if they people don't accept you as who you are, then fuck them. Simple as that. It doesn't help. Social media is the main tool for interaction nowadays. That's true. That's true. It's so easy, like I said, to give people a false sense of yourself. You know what I mean? Like I said, I know a girl that she told me Shorty would take the bus at like 5 a.m. to go to work and she had to be there till like 9 just so motherfuckers didn't see her on the bus because she wanted to keep the lie alive. I guess essentially you could say with her Instagram and all this other shit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, no. You know, it's the male version of IG model, fake on both sides. Shout out to James. You know what I mean? But it's too much, yo. And you know what? But it's they grift. If they get in the bag doing it, and there's people that's willing to pay for it, let it happen. I'm a capitalist. Go for it. I just find it fucking interesting that people can't figure this shit out. You know what I mean? You know, if a chick don't like you for who you are, if you're a fucking anime watching, comic book reading motherfucker, I like comics. You know what I mean? I've been reading comics since I was a teenager. You know what I mean? Then and the chick she don't accept the fact that you a fucking anime watching, comic book reading motherfucker, then fuck her. There's another girl out there that's a anime watching, comic book reading girl too, or don't mind it. You know what I mean? Shit, in high school, I was a nerd. I was a nerd. I was nerdy. I was just a nerd that just so happened to be a fucking football star. That's it. That's it. The only reason I even had, I guess, quote unquote, popularity in school is because I was a fucking football star. But I was nerdy as fuck. You know what I mean? I got a fucking electronics engineering degree. You feel me? But but you can't, you can't tell people, you can't tell people nothing nowadays. They want to look good on social media. They want to ball out. They want to do this. They want to do that. You know what I mean? But they can't keep that shit up. They can't keep that shit up. Eventually, the real you gonna show, and the person that you got, the person that you was able to bag or book based off of some false shit. You know what I mean? They gonna be like, what the fuck is this? And they gonna dip. You keep it real from the jump street. You know what I mean? Shit tend to go better that way. You know what I mean? It's just sad, you know. But anyway, hey yo, back to the Cove base, the remix. Motherfuckers is really out here sick as sick. Now, apparently, the shit's spreading fast. And Steph Colonel yesterday on the live stream was like, hey yo, this shit this Steph Colonel was like, yo, I think this shit airborne, yo. They had to put this shit in the air. Yo, everybody catching this shit, yo. My little brother was getting ready to go make a delivery for us today. He couldn't make the delivery. Everybody in the office he was delivering to, the office closed. Everybody got that shit. You feel me? I'm like, damn. And every time I turn around, a family member got it or a friend got it. I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? I'm like, shit. Now, me personally, like I was saying before, and I've been saying it, you had motherfuckers locked up in the house, all gauzed up and bubble wrapped up and all this other shit, right? You know what I mean? The Omarion is definitely airborne. Yeah. What up, Brianna? So, you know what I mean? I told people, like, you got people gauzed up, all bubble wrapped up and shit, right? You got these people all protected. They fucking hand sanitizing and this and that every 2 seconds, man. Muzzles on, this and that, gloves, blah, blah, blah. I was like, when the real cold and flu season come around, it's going to be a lot of motherfuckers sick because they fucking immune systems is going to be on red alert. You know what I mean? On red alert. And now we in that season, and a lot of motherfuckers are getting sick, and we know that the testing can't determine the difference between the Cove base and a regular common cold. You know what I mean? Then I was reading on Disclosed.tv, the Netherlands, they talking about giving people up to 6 shots, giving people up to 6 vacations. God damn, that shit crazy. Something resonated with me. You know what I mean? With Dr. Tanai Rich was talking to HJ about that fatigue that's going to happen. And I put it in mind of like dudes that use steroids, right? Motherfuckers that use steroids, they keep using it. What happens is the 2 little hairs that's in your balls that your testosterone comes from. What happens is because you keep flooding that body with the steroid, right? The motherfuckers just stay shut, right? Because there's no need for them to be up if you already injecting yourself with a steroid. When you stop, that's when you gotta, the motherfuckers don't want to open back up because for so long, your body been dependent on the artificial shit that there's no need for your body to create any testosterone. You feel me? So it's the same thing. I feel like it's going to happen with these vacations. You're going to become immunodependent on these vacations. You know what I mean? You're going to become immunodependent for these vacations. And what's going to happen is that your immune system ain't going to know what to do no more. You know what I mean? Your immune system ain't going to know what to do no more. You're going to be getting these jabs over and over and over again, 3-4 shots every year, over and over and over and over again, right? Until, your immune system just going to be like, And then when you stop taking those shots and that shit hits you, you're going to be, you're still going to be like, what the fuck is this? Your fucking body going to go on red alert. Just like you kind of seen with people now. You find it, I mean, I don't know if it's me, but do y'all find it odd that like places like Chicago who got 65% vacation compliance. You know what I mean? New York, places that got all these high, Boston, Connecticut, these places that got, all this high compliance of the vacation. They struggling right now with the hospitals and cases right now. I mean, could it be that, I don't know, could it be that the shit don't work? The funny part is, or the good part is, a lot of people starting to get hip now. A lot of people starting to get hip now. You're starting to find out, like, yo, y'all told me on a bad bill of goods. Y'all told me that I ain't had to worry about this shit no more if I got that shot. Then you said, okay, we're gonna give you a third shot. Now you good. But now I'm in the house fucked up. But y'all told me I was straight. Now people starting to get hip. I'm really interested to see what Malone got to say on Rogan's joint. DMW felt like the flu. James Fonda gonna be on that Netflix plan straight up. Straight up. Yeah, Sam, they're destroying the immune system. I believe in my immune system. I just beat up on Mario. It took a couple days. You know what I mean? Also, look at what they doing now. Now they done dropped the quarantine period to 5 days. They telling you this shit is so fucking deadly. They telling you this shit is so fucking deadly. You know what I mean? Hold up real quick. Hey you. So that's all y'all taking right there, right? I'm gonna send you the ticket to your phone.
All right, cool.
It's going to Rockville.
All right.
Call the dude on the way and let him know you coming, so you know you stay there. I'm about to send it to your phone in a few minutes. Actually, matter of fact, Bishop got the ticket. Go get the ticket from Bishop. Yeah. My bad, y'all, to get my people together. So check it, right? So they tell me like they dropped it to 5 days. They telling you this shit is so dangerous. This shit is get ready for disease and death and all this other bullshit and this and this and this. Meanwhile, they dropped the period to 5 days. Go figure, right? Go figure. They just selling that fear point to get more people. They selling that fear point to get more people to take the mean. Is that right? They lowered the test limits. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Anyway, but and then what they want? Joe Nicholslick said that he ordered 500 million tests. He ordered 500 million of them joints. So he ordered 500 million of them joints. You know what I mean? This shit crazy. But we need to stop testing because it doesn't tell the difference between it. You know what I mean? One in the chat if you still hear me. But one in the chat if y'all can still hear me. All right, cool. You know what I mean? The more we test, we know that the test can't determine what's what. You know what I mean? The more false cases we're gonna have. We already know that. You know what I mean? I'm sure that the flu symptoms is zero, next to none. You know what I mean? I know that, we already know that's how that's gonna go. You feel me? So it's just sad, yo. It's sad and it's confusing, You got so many people out here. You got family members scared to go see other family members, after they done did all this talking, all this, oh, I'm good, I got my shot. Yeah, I mean, I'm good. The minute this shit hit the fan, these niggas get sick. Now they don't know what to do. Their whole belief system is fucked up right now. A lot of people, they feel like they've been lied to. Salute P Dog Knight. They've been lied to, man. And either you got people that's like, all right, they done lied to me, so what else they lying to me about? Or you got people that's still running with it. They got people that still believe in that, believing in the science, trusting the white man in the lab coat, you know what I mean? Trusting the white man in the lab coat. Yeah, I brush my beard like, don't get on me. Don't get on me for this. I brush my beard just like, dude. What up, Natasha? You know what I mean? But it's just crazy, you know. But, you know, the shit, yeah, they definitely doing that. Kawhi, shout out to Kawhi, he laundering that money. But the thing is, right, this is the crazy part, right? So this shit, I think, is magically going to start to try to disappear before midterms. They're going to act like they got a handle on it and all this other shit. And then I think that they're going to try to make it so that you got that, yeah, I mean, just to vote. That's just me. Or they're going to try and do that whole mail-in shit again. That's just me. We're going to see it happen. I don't think kids is going back to school anytime soon. You got school districts already trying to push out the return date after Christmas break and stuff like that. I just don't, I see, like I said, that dark wind is here, man. The clock is ticking. And now we're in a war of attrition. Who can outlast who? You know what I mean? I just wish everybody luck. If you don't got your food stores up, man, go get your food stores up. You know what I mean? Get that ammo up. Get all that shit ready to rock and roll, man. Because you're going to need it. It's just be prepared for anything. That's one thing Hoteps teach you, man, or preach, is that self-reliance. Don't rely on the government for shit. Because the minute they don't want to give it to you, you see what the fuck happened. They go take it away from you just as easy as they give it to you. You know what I mean? And go to hotepnation.com/donate if you want to donate to our cause. We trying to get, information together, pamphlets, this and that, resources together, everything that you need to get your kids, get you and your kids on the path to homeschooling. You know what I mean? Again, that's hotepnation.com/donate. Even if it's $1 or whatever you can give, go over there and give it to them. Give it to us. Just to help us out. We want to get this. We want to get this initiative rolling. Because it's going to come down. They're going to make this. They're going to make the vacation a part of your kids' V schedule. You can trust and believe that. You know what I mean? They're going to make it a part of their V schedule. Just understand that. It's going to get to a point where your kid cannot go back to school unless they got that. At least they got 2 of them jabs. Simple as that. You got parents already jumping on that bandwagon. I can't even believe that shit. You know what I mean? Not to mention with the whole myocarditis, all that shit, the inflammation in the heart and all that other stuff that's happening with these kids over this shot. What some assuming Malone may talk about on Rogan's thing, but it's interesting. Brianna E, you got my stepdaughter is in Cali, and they are trying to say she has to get it before she comes back. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's happening. It's happening. You know what I mean? It's sad. But like I said, hotepnation.com/donate. Appreciate you, Natasha. She put it in the chat. Like I said, if it's just $1 or whatever, just, whatever you can give, man. We want to get this information out to parents who won't have any other recourse. Because a lot of parents, it ain't an option to give their kids that shot. You know what I mean? But anyway, I just wanted to touch base with y'all today. I got to get back to the grind. Y'all stay up. I appreciate y'all. Salute.